Hey man.
Hey man.
Oh yeah. Hey man.
Hey man. Hey everybody, welcome to Hey Man. I'm Josh.
I'm Jacob.
Hey man.
Hey, man.
So
Don't mind me, everyone. My mom wanted me to lace up some of her new shoes, so I will be doing that for this podcast because this is our question edition.
this is the question edition. We reached out to you on socials and asked if you had any questions that you wanted us to answer. So I think instead of me prejudging them as to which ones I want to, I think I just read them in order and we get to whatever we get to.
Okay, sure.
How do you feel about that?
I'm here, dog. Let's do it.
Okay. You
okay.
good, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. Just been Uber Eats driving, and I know how much you love that.
And by the way, nothing against
He
anyone who wants to Uber
and
Eats.
I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. This is not my life goal.
Okay.
But I will say I do enjoy the time I get with my girlfriend because she tags along, so I'm not alone in the car, and it's very fun. We just drive around Vegas and
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. It sounds amazing. You could also do both.
yeah, I will.
You could do both.
Yeah.
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 You know, I can tell that you're not gonna because your voice went up when you said it.
Yeah.
okay,
No,
do
I'm just saying, like, yeah, I know. I'm gonna.
Okay. You're gonna what?
Next question.
So we'll get into some questions, and at the very end, Jacob and we're just gonna get into a couple of. We got some Epstein opinions.
Oh, dude,
We didn't talk about this on last week's show, so we may be regurgitating and some things that have come out, but we haven't given our opinions, but we will at the end of the show. I think you know what our opinions are.
pretty easy to tell you what my opinion is.
Let's start with question number 1. How many times, this is from Pigman170. I love that. What was like 150 taken? How did you get to 170?
It's ridiculous.
Pigman 170? It is. I wish I could blow up. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. Blow up the avatar?
Nah, if you click it, you can click the avatar and then blow it up.
Yeah. I don't feel like doing that.
All right. Well, I literally gave you something that you wanted to do, and now you don't want to do it.
Okay, let's try it. No, I can't. It won't do that. On the questions like that?
Never mind.
Okay. How many times have you pooped your pants as an adult? Well, I am going to need a little clarification. And let's talk it out.
What, like where adult lies?
Well, no, I figure I know what adult lies, but let's define poop your pants. Are you talking about just a little something comes out, or just like a lot?
I will make this easy for you.
Smudge marks?
Has any poop at any point in time has poop left your asshole and been in your pants?
I mean, yeah. How many times? That doesn't count. Like
we're not talking skid marks.
Okay. We're talking
you have a legit piece.
I have to excuse myself.
And you have to throw out your underwear.
Okay.
Because I feel like if any poop is in your underwear, you're throwing the underwear out.
Yes.
I would know because I've never shit myself.
You've never shit yourself?
Nope.
Even though the doctor told you had a loose butthole?
Weak butthole. Very different. Loose and weak. 2 different adjectives. Let's all fucking watch our mouths here, huh?
My fault.
Settle down. Weak butthole, not loose butthole. Very different.
Okay. All right.
Very different.
My mistake. I misspoke. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you did.
Well, you jumped right on top of that
Fuck
one.
yeah, I did. 2 very different adjectives, dog. Those sentences, hey, you have a weak butthole and you have a loose butthole, come from 2 different people.
I feel like
one comes from a doctor, one comes from a prisoner. So, I hope to never hear that second one.
I feel like weak butthole, loose butthole, same.
Not same.
If you have a weak butthole, it's probably loose.
I would disagree with that because I have a weak butthole and it's not loose.
It's not tight. There's no strength in there.
But it doesn't mean it's just out there flapping in the wind. Doesn't mean it's loose. Yeah, sorry, I don't do my sphincter exercises every day.
You don't Kegel?
I know you do.
I have Kegeled.
You're Kegling right now since we're talking about it.
How did you know that? I Kegel.
Was I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Right,
You're like,
right when you said butthole exercises, I was like, maybe I should do a couple of those real quick.
fucking idiot.
I definitely do some Kegel exercises on planes.
I'm sleeping on planes, so it doesn't matter to me.
I Kegel while I sleep. Beep, 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 beep.
Is that the sound your butthole makes when you Kegel?
No, that's the Seven Dwarfs.
In your butthole?
Dude, I can hold Seven Dwarfs in my butthole.
That's a loose butthole right there.
It's strong because I can hold them in.
No, but you can stretch it out and to fit 7 dwarfs
That
in there.
doesn't mean it's loose.
Yes, it is.
And it's more like garden gnomes.
If you can fit 7 of anything in your butthole, it's loose.
First of all,
by the way, why are you defending this?
Because I think loose and flexible may be two different things.
Oh, but loose and weak aren't? Like,
not that I have two, not that I have either a loose or a flexible butthole.
It feels like you're digging down that rabbit hole. Feels like we're getting somewhere. I don't know about you, but
all right. But to answer your question, Pigman 170, how many times have you pooped your pants as an adult?
never is my answer.
This is going to be sad.
How many times this year have you shit yourself?
Because I can't give you an answer, but I would say at least.
Can I say, how about on average since you've turned 18 per year, how many times?
No. I mean, I went a good long time without doing it, but I would say at least 5.
No way it's only 5. You shit yourself 5 times in the last 5 years.
No, I haven't.
You shit yourself 3 times in the last 2 years.
In the gym in New Zealand. In the hotel room in Chicago.
At apparently the Comedy Store when you had shit on your pants.
Comedy Store.
Okay.
But I didn't. No, that doesn't count. I did not shit myself.
You had shit on the outside of your jeans. How does that happen?
But I figured out how it happened.
How?
Well, I was shrooming, and when I pulled up my pants, I pulled them up. It doesn't matter. Anyways, that's not shit my pants.
The time in the Encino backyard where you sent me a picture. Oh, you didn't shit your pants. You shit in a box. I guess that's different.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's
shit in a shoebox. On Matilaha when I shit up against the side of the house. But that's not shit in my pants.
What about that time where you had to use your socks as toilet paper in the Whataburger?
But I shit in the toilet.
Okay, I didn't know if you would shit prior.
Yep.
Your question should have been, how many close calls have you had shitting your
a gazillion?
Yeah, then I could have had some stories.
I think 4 or 5.
I have, never for me. I have,
which is surprising
for how much I poop,
and with the urgency with which you have to go.
Yeah, I mean, in the last year, the urgency wasn't really urgency. It was just so I could go do drugs.
Okay.
So, I mean, like some of it's urgent, some of it was urgent, some of it wasn't. But yeah, in the urgency, it's sometimes that I have to, absolutely. But that's why I know my stomach. I just know, I don't trust farts. I don't trust anything. If before I leave the house, I feel like I may have to poop or maybe even want to try, I do, because I'm not about to get caught out in public.
Okay. Although you poop in public a lot.
Caught in public with shit in my pants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. Okay. I don't mean to sound so excited about pooping, but it is very satisfying when you're doing it well. And I had never thought about pooping as in like you do it well or you don't do it well until I started taking this psyllium husk from Turtle. I am honestly, if it was like we were in the Olympics, I think with the psyllium husk, I could go up against vegans. That's how confident I am. It's like the bottom of the water chute, like a water slide. You just, it's been amazing. 3 capsules in the morning. That's all you need to do. I haven't changed the way I eat. I haven't changed anything else. I take these 3 capsules. That is it. To say it supports me and my pooping, I'm not sure support is a strong enough word. It has changed my life in such a good way. And here's what I got for you. I have a discount for you just for being part of the Hey Man community. Go to turtle.store and use the promo code Josh Wolf, all caps, no space. You're going to get 25% off your first purchase. 25% off, guys. And here's the best thing. If you don't like it, you get to keep the bottle and they will still refund you your money. Who does that? I'll tell you who does that. Turtle. TRTL.store. Go there now. Put in promo code Josh Wolf, all caps, no space. Get your discount. You get a refund if you need it, but I'm going to tell you what right now, you won't need it. Your poops will be clean. They're going to go wee as they fly out of you. Trust me, you're going to love it. All right. Question number 2 from Jacob Magro. What? Girl I was living with just broke my heart and kicked me out. Any advice on getting through the BS?
Oh, well, first of all, dude, I am very sorry to hear that. Happened to me during COVID.
Lived in my garage.
Lived in my parents' garage for, 6 months? Something like that.
Felt like it.
Felt like a long time. Felt like longer. Felt like prison. Anyways, it wasn't. It was nice, actually. What I would say, man, is I don't know. Like, it's hard. I think breakups for everybody is different. You know, I think also how the relationship was also varies on how the breakup is going to go. How to get over it, man. I would say, truthfully, be sad. I would say be sad. Be sad for a couple days. Be sad for however long you need to be. Because I think getting over a breakup, you take however long you need. Eventually, I will say get back up on the horse because you got to keep moving. But I would say be sad for a couple days. Be sad for a little while. Like, it's okay to be sad and to feel all the feelings, because that is I wouldn't call it. I would say it's a traumatic event. Like, it's a new chapter starts though, so now you just get to look forward to whatever you get to do next. That's what I would say. But life's not over. That's the big one. Is life is not over. A new chapter is just starting.
Hey, dude, go get some pussy. Stop. You know what I mean? Go see a couple titties. And
best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
The truth of the matter is, man, and I know sounds whatever, time. It's just time. We've all been broken up with. We've all been sad, and it just takes time. So I agree with Jacob. The quicker you can get through the sadness, which means don't push it down, the quicker you'll get back out there. But always helps to see some vagina.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Get on a dating app or definitely some, if you want just a quick fire fix for the next couple days, get some pussy for sure. That'll help.
Question number 3, is your front tooth fake? It looks like a crown or denture. What's the backstory? Yes. So this tooth is fake.
How many fake teeth do you have?
Just one.
Oh.
When I was 18 years old, and by the way, I got this tooth when I was 18. It's never been replaced. It's kind of crazy. I went to the dentist the other day and they were like, that is crazy that's still in there.
I feel like is that healthy?
I said, do we need to replace it? And they were like, no. So when I was 18, I was inside a gym at the school I was going to at the time. I graduated high school and I wasn't ready for college. So I took one more year. It was called the postgraduate year.
Red shirt, right? If you were to play sports, it's like a red shirt freshman.
Yeah, if you were, but I wasn't. And it was a place called Northfield Mount Hermon. And we were in a gym and I challenged this guy to a race. And I was going to we were in the gym. I was going to run through the left door. He runs through the right door. And his door was open. My door was locked.
Damn.
And I ran face first into a giant door, knocked myself out, shattered this tooth, spent, I think, a day or so in the infirmary with just...
The infirmary, you old fuck.
That's what it was called.
I know.
With
that is crazy.
with a concussion and a no tooth. But I swallowed it. It shattered.
Jesus
Christ. Yeah. It was not great. But yeah, I've had this. And in the way the people have noticed it more now because this right tooth, I chipped. So now it is noticeably smaller.
Oh, really?
And so I have to get it fixed. But it's so far down on the list of things that I care about.
Oh, dude, I went to the dentist and got x-rays. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
When was that?
A week and a half ago.
And?
Well, honestly, because based on how long it's been since I've been to the dentist.
Yeah.
My drug use, and my smoking and my eating habits, I was expecting it was going to be like one every tooth. Like, truthfully, I was expecting
Cavity, 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 cavity.
it's still not a great number.
Do you want to say it out loud?
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Like, I asked my doctor, I go, was my substance issue a problem? He goes, it definitely doesn't fucking help your enamel on your teeth. And I was like, facts. So 9 total cavities.
Okay.
5 of them are crowns.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have to get 5 of my teeth filed down and a crown put on. But they looked at the x-rays and the damage is far enough away from the nerve that my dentist does not think I'm going to need any root canals, which is
you.
awesome. Super awesome. But honestly, 5 crowns is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was legit going to have like from here back on both rows. I thought I was going to have
5 Crowns is a great name for a rap album.
Dude, 5 Crowns is just a great name for a group.
5 Crowns. Good one.
Yeah. But so yeah, that's what happened to the dentist. So now I have to plan out that. That's going to be so much fucking money. Holy shit.
The noise, and the smell.
Dude, here's the thing. Shout out my dentist though. She listens to this. Shout out Angela. Dude, she's the fucking best. Like,
you've told me how much you like that dentist.
Super. Dude, the dentist in itself like is so good. I'm not going to say where it is because it's extra close to my house. So I don't want to give that out. But love the dentist there. Dr. Tang, who's the main guy.
Tang?
Tang. T-A-N-G.
Like the drink?
Alan Tang is his name.
Like the drink?
Yeah.
Have you ever had Tang?
No, but I know of it. You ever had Tab? I love Tab.
Yeah, I've had Tab, but that's so far before your time. Is it back?
No. This is going to be a great pop quiz. By the way, this podcast is going to be kind of also all over the place. We're going to be like random memories pop up. This is one of those podcasts where we do that. Name the friend whose dad did nothing but religiously drink Tab.
Oh, your friend?
Growing up.
Oh, boy.
I was at their house a ton.
John White.
Nope. Another quick one. They lived super close to us.
Oh, Eric Previn.
Bingo. Eric Previn used to massacre a 12-pack of Tab in 2 days, dog.
Come on.
So I killed it. Massacred it. Yeah. And so every now and then he would let me and Isaac split a can. And so it was like my first, but I also didn't know what diet soda was.
We didn't have soda in the house.
Yeah. And so it tasted like soda to me.
So
yeah, Tab.
When we did have one of the most badass candy drawers
at the Matilla house. Well, yeah, but towards the end, it got a little sad. You know why? Because there was black licorice and like gluten-free bullshit in there. And I was like, I had my own candy drawer in my room.
Stocking it up.
Yeah, I had my own candy drawer in my room. Also, I had money to just go to 7-Eleven.
Well, I used to stock it up. Every other time I would go to Ralph's, I would buy a couple bags.
Right.
And my theory was that if it was in the house, it wouldn't be something that you were kept from as a kid. So you would not like binge it as you got older.
That's what happened to soda.
Yes.
I'm fully addicted to it.
Yes.
And I'm okay.
Your brother stopped drinking soda?
Good for him. I don't know what the fuck that means for me. Doesn't mean shit, actually.
All right.
Yeah, good for him.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Awesome.
Let's see what else we got on here.
Yeah, what else?
Nikki Reyes 559. Nick Reyes 559. What's the best food on the road or off the road? Wait a second. What's the best food on the road or off the road?
So what's the best food? Is that what he's asking? Just what the best food is? I think that's what that means.
How about we change it, Nick, and just talk about the best meals we've had on the road?
Dude, I'm going to go ahead. I have 2 right off the bat. 100% Portland and the pork belly.
Yeah.
In that hotel with that. We never know our waiter's name, but he's the same fucking guy every time. We sit in the same 2 seats every time. We go on a Friday or a Saturday.
And it did start an obsession with pork belly.
Yeah, 100%. You're right. That is 100% the start. And now to add and piggyback on, take me back to Melbourne, baby. Take me back to that hotel with that pork belly and that Kobe beef burger.
I might add Auckland, that restaurant that we drove.
Oh, well, I had the duck and we had that nice little cute dinner. Yeah. On our first trip. Yeah, I did really like that.
Pretty amazing.
Dude, I feel like
also that food you had in the airport. What airport was it?
Oh, that
It
like chili crab and omelet that I
Yeah,
had.
dude.
Oh my God, dude. It was amazing. I'm trying to think. I feel like on this last Australia trip, we had better food this time.
Yes. I think we did a little more research into where we were going.
Definitely.
Like that place, although we didn't do the research, that place in Sydney at the top of that building where we were not.
Oh, that little tapas place?
Fuck
Yeah, that
you.
fucking place was great too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved that place. That place was sick.
But we also had kangaroo, which wasn't super good.
No, but that sauce that it came with was fucking gas. That was what's what made the whole thing good was that sauce.
Was the sauce good or was the kangaroo so bad we just needed something else? That's my theory.
But like, here's the thing. I didn't hate the taste of the kangaroo.
Oh.
It was just when they cooked it, they were like, it's gonna come rare. And it was so chewy. But then I was like, hey, will you just throw this back on the grill for 5 more minutes? And it came back and it was like tough. Like it was, there's a crazy distinction between it. I don't think it was terrible, but I definitely won't eat it again.
Here's the thing. Okay. Here's my theory when I go out to eat, especially in a different country. I like eating so much. And if I'm on vacation and I go to a restaurant, I'm apt to, I don't want to ruin the meal. I want it to be enjoyable. So I once I find something I like, I stick to it.
We're creatures of habit. I don't blame you.
Well, I just don't want to be like, I like eating so much and I had this kangaroo and it was fucking terrible.
No, 100%. I
Yeah.
totally understand that. But that's like the same thing. Like when I go to a restaurant, like we've had this discussion before, I sometimes want to try something new, but I also know what I like from this restaurant. And I don't want to be disappointed if I try
Same.
something new when I know I could have ordered something I liked.
Same.
So I get that. But you're right. When you're in a different country, I am definitely more open to trying something I've never had before.
What we did with the kangaroo, if you remember, is we ordered our meals and then ordered kangaroo.
Well, because we forgot that we were supposed to order kangaroo.
What's the name of the place?
Dude, couldn't tell you. All I know is we saw a drone show 8 minutes later.
I do remember just for a second you believed me when I was like, we're going to have to go out back and pick the kangaroo.
No, I didn't. Can I be honest? I had to pick the one that kicked me from that sanctuary.
Oh, you hated that kangaroo.
He hated me. I don't know what happened. What do you say fuck me for? He just kicked me and ran away.
He lifted up on his tail and just went,
I saw it coming too. I was like, I don't know if I defend this or not. Because I was like, if I slap this kangaroo, I'm getting slapped by the rest of the kangaroos.
defend it.
Yeah, it was a baby. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to, like, that's what I'm saying. What am I supposed to do? Like,
How would you have defended the kangaroo kick? Or you were going to hit the kangaroo?
that's what I'm saying. If I hit this kangaroo right now, I get jumped by the rest of these kangaroos. So I'm not hitting this kangaroo.
That would have,
So I just let him pat me.
dude,
and then
that
he
would
ran.
have not have ended up well for either one of us. Me and you fighting a bunch of kangaroos?
Why'd you say it like that?
How else am I going to say it?
Kangaroo? You said kangaroos? Like you put a lot of emphasis on that.
On the what?
On the kang part of it. Like kangaroo. And you went kangaroos.
I said kangaroos?
Yeah, I don't like that. Why do you say it weird?
I said kangaroos.
There you go. That's better.
Then kangaroos?
Yeah, there you go. So different. It's so different. Fuck off.
All right. You don't like the way I pronounce kangaroo?
Well, now I'm just going to let it go because I know you're doing it on purpose. The first time, I think you were just
On purpose?
porpoise is what you should have said. Nice try.
Why should I have said porpoise?
Because it was a better.
Oh, I thought-
You can't even reach that. Did you just pull a muscle? I think so.
damn it. I just tried to slap the fucking shoe out of his hand, and I think I pulled a muscle on my shoulder.
Yeah. Wah. You're old. So
Is that going to be on the soundboard?
it's just gonna be a sound that goes, ugh, I'm old. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be for sure.
Tell me your top. Jacob wants to get a soundboard for the podcast. Tell me your top.
By the way, I think this is a great idea. I think me having a fucking soundboard for this would be so funny.
Tell me your top 5 soundboard noises.
Definitely that one. The I'm old is gonna be fucking great.
Okay.
Definitely a beep, 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 beep.
Can't wait for that one.
Need that one.
Yeah.
I think there's one that Seth MacFarlane also used that I just think is funny. I don't know why, but it's Peter, Joe, who's the wheelchair, and Quagmire. They form an improv group, and they're called Room for Improvement. And Peter's not really good at improv, but he's like, if you tell me to do my impression of John Wayne at the first Thanksgiving, I'll do a pretty good job at it.
I like that.
And he goes, "Hey, pilgrims, I'm John Wayne, pilgrims. Happy Thanksgiving, pilgrims." And the whole crowd laughs. But after that, it ends. It just cuts to this guy on TV and he goes, "Improv." And I just want that as a soundbite.
Just improv?
But it's the specific one of the guy going, "Improv."
I want one, obviously, that goes wah, wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah.
Like a sad like trumpet or tuba.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
No,
bum,
no,
bum.
not that.
Might do that one. Might be funny too. But yeah, I think a couple of those. I think the Tom and Jerry scream, like when Tom stubs his toe and he does that like crazy scream.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my God! Hold on, let me.
I thought Tom and Jerry was silent. They don't talk.
No, they don't talk. They're a cat and a mouse.
That's what I'm saying. They don't talk.
Well, actually, the dog talks.
What dog?
Are you rage baiting me right now? I swear to God. Like, how long has it been since you've seen Tom and Jerry?
It's just a mouse and a cat. There's no dog. Every now and then there's a dog.
But he talks. That dog talks. There are some cats and other animals in that show that talk, just not Tom or Jerry.
The dog does not talk in that show. Rage baiting? What's that?
Rage baiting is like you're like gaslighting me, where like you're purposefully saying something knowing you're going to get a reaction out of me.
Oh, I do that to you sometimes.
You said doo-doo. Yes, I know you do that. But like, are you doing it right now?
No.
Actually,
no.
Okay, great.
But I don't think the dog talks. Why would the dog talk if the cat and the mouse don't talk?
That's the whole thing about it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's the sound I want on the
That's
board too.
Tom screaming.
Yeah,
right?
that's Tom. Like when he like stubs his toe or he's his hand stuck in a mousetrap. Like Tom and Jerry scream. Look, I'm gonna Google this.
We also should do a couple of sounds from us. Just
Yeah, probably us going, "Hey man,"
things that we say or something like that.
What characters in Tom and Jerry?
What
talk?
why are you talking it out?
Because I want to know.
Can I tell you something crazy?
Spike the Bulldog is one of the most frequent speakers. Fuck you.
Can I tell you something crazy? No joke, I just got so tired.
Wow, that's really
like-
nice.
like-
The son started talking and he was like, "Let me just fall asleep real quick."
Like legit, I just got so sleepy.
Well, we've only been doing this for 30 minutes, so wake up, you sleepy beach.
I mean,
Oh shit, I missed it.
okay, let me ask a couple more questions. But I legit was just like,
You almost fell asleep.
you take the wheel.
I will, but just give me the questions. I'm lacing mom's shoes as we speak.
All right. By the way, you do a great job.
Thanks.
Oh, 711239 asks, if a mind reader and a future seer play chess, who would win? Wow.
It's a really good question. So if someone who can see the future and a mind reader play a game of chess, who
Mhm.
wins? I think I have this.
Okay.
I think if we're going to play the role of that, there's the multiverse and every reaction has a different action. Like there's infinite different possibilities of the move that he could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's
Mhm.
infinite different ends and infinite different possibilities. In a chess game, there's only so many moves you can make at a certain time. I think the future seer will be able to do it because the mind reader will only be reading each move. This future seer can see the very end of the game and he knows what moves the mind reader is already going to make.
Yeah, but if the future seer is like, I'm making this move because I know this is what's going to happen, the mind reader makes different moves.
But the future seer already has the future planned out.
Yeah, but you can change the future with what you do in the present. I don't think the future is. I think the future changes. I think the future changes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're talking about, the multiverse theory.
Yeah.
Like if you can change it and you can only go one way. But that's the thing is like, I don't know. Like I think since the future seer can already see the end product, he can already see what's going to happen.
Yeah, but that product changes. That product changes with the variables of life.
Well, then this question is.
I think it gets up to the very last move, and the mind reader wins as the future seer sees the future of him losing.
Oh, you think he already sees the future of him losing?
Just because he sees the future doesn't mean it's the future of him winning.
That's true. But my question then would be this. If he can see the future and see what moves the mind reader would make in that future, can't he change his moves?
I think the future seer just sees the end product. And what if he sees himself losing? The mind reader knows step by step how it goes. The future seer, you might see in the future your own death. That doesn't mean you can change it. The mind reader
You
knows
can change the way it happens.
The mind reader knows, no, because if you're seeing the future, you're just seeing what the end product is. This is my interpretation of future seer.
Okay.
You're seeing what the end product is in the future. And so if you see yourself losing and you make different moves, well, those moves could be what made you lose. But the mind reader knows what moves you're making.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's a good argument. I honestly think I think there could be an argument either way for this one.
Okay, but I think I go mind reader over future seer, and you go future seer?
I would go future seer.
Because I don't think just because you see the future means you can change it. The mind reader can change it. That's so good. The mind reader changes it as it goes.
Here you go.
So I'm right, you're wrong. I think we just...
Whatever. That's fine.
Do you want to answer the question from Ray?
Sure.
Ray.
Wait, Ray Vanetta? Like
Yeah.
my Ray?
Yeah.
Here you
That's so nice that he knows that you call him my Ray.
I was like, he's not your Ray, bitch. That's my Ray. I love him.
Ray says, how does Jake feel on knowing you still manscape because you still have a great sex life?
I'm going to tell you right now, I know for a fact he doesn't manscape.
Yeah, because I always I like the laugh.
Right. So you'd rather go for the Bob Ross bush than
For sure, 70s porn bush.
than bald eagle.
Well, I think there's some in between. I am
You
gonna
ever thought about shaving like a design?
I am gonna trim it up for your mom in Greece.
But that's not for mom. That's so you can wear your short shorts.
No, it's for your mom because I would have left it bushy for the joke.
You're like an 80s tennis player.
I have
Put a headband on that bitch. Like what?
I have a feeling in Europe I'm gonna see some. I don't know why. I feel like I'm gonna see some bush.
You're gonna fit in great.
I'm gonna see some man bush. I think on the beach.
Yeah, it's like 80s Playboy bush, where there's more bush than woman. Like
I think I'm gonna see some bush out.
that's another Family Guy reference where Peter opens up and he like they go, oh, it's like the 80s Playboy where it's more bush than woman, and he just opens up a Playboy magazine and it's just a pile of pubic hair, and he goes, "Oh, she's so hot." God, I could infinitely, I think, make Family Guy references.
So funny.
I could infinitely, I think, make Family Guy references.
Ray, I haven't made. I used to trim it up a lot more, and now I go for the laugh. But I'll trim it up for the trip to Greece.
Mhm.
Greece doesn't feel like, and I'm completely generalizing, and I don't know anything about Greece or the Greek men, but in my brain, they don't trim it up.
In my brain, they're hairy.
Yeah, well, I definitely think they're hairy.
In my brain, they all look like
Do you think Armenian dudes on a whole trim it up?
No.
You feel like they go,
Have you seen them?
yeah, but I've never seen their pubes.
Oh, I thought we were just talking about body hair, period, because they got it everywhere.
Well, I think there are a lot of people who don't trim their body hair except their pubes.
I mean, some dudes shave their backs.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so glad I don't have back hair
Me
or chest
too.
hair, really. My
Yeah,
happy,
you-
my trail down here is growing a little more, but like I don't get anything. I have nipple hair.
I
I have strands of hair. Around
did
my-
not around your age. I met your mom when I was 30. I didn't really have that much chest hair either.
I'm good having zero chest hair.
But you might have
Ow.
some eventually.
I will be waxing it.
What?
Oh yeah, I'm going dolphin chest my entire life
Why?
because I don't want chest on my hair. Hair on my chest.
Why don't you just want?
Nah,
I think that'll change.
we'll see. What if I get it for content though, and I let you wax my chest?
That I would do.
Exactly. I think we should definitely do it.
Yeah. Do you have any hair there right now?
No, I have zero. I'm not going to lift my shirt up on the podcast, but like,
Well, let me just do it on your. Let me just wax your nipple.
no, because what if you take my nipple off?
I gotta take your nipple
You
off.
seen that scene of the 40-year-old virgin?
I
I almost
have.
took his nipple off.
Well, you are not Steve Carell.
That's true. That's such a good scene. I love that movie so much.
Amazing.
By the way, should that have been in the top 100 movies of the 21st century?
It wasn't?
No.
That's not true. That wasn't in the top
100 of the 21st century? I don't think 40-year-old virgin was in there.
Has to be.
Let me check. I sent it to you on Instagram, right?
It's so egregious if it's not.
Okay, let me see.
How? Of course it is, dude. It should be in the top 20. Comedies, especially. Where's This Is the End?
Not on here.
What?
Oh, This Is the End. It's not even close to being on here.
How do you know that?
Because I'm looking at it right now and I've gone through almost all of them and they're not here.
What?
Yeah, 40-Year-Old Virgin is not in the top 10.
What?
Or in the top 100.
Tell me what comedies are in the top 100. Go.
Superbad is number 100, which I think is wild, by the way.
That it's only 100?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Fucking crazy, actually.
Yeah.
That's it for 100. Nope. Oh, Anchorman is 85. Great.
That's awfully low for that movie.
Awfully low, dude.
Holy shit. They're saying that there are 85 other movies better than Anchorman.
And this is straight up not just comedy. This is movies ever.
I'm saying.
And this is all objective, though. This is
Subjective.
Yeah, right. And this next one, it says, dude, like Ratatouille's ranked above Anchorman.
Boo.
Agree.
What is the site that put this out?
New York Times.
Oh, fuck them.
Little Miss Sunshine, you consider a comedy?
Nah, I guess.
Uncut Gems was not.
Comedies get
12 Years a Slave was
so
not.
little respect. dude.
Moneyball was not.
So little respect.
Up is 50.
Not a comedy.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you
Up
know
is
I like
50.
that. Up.
That Wall-E is 34. I don't even think Wall-E should be that high. Oh, Bridesmaids is 32.
The fact that and Bridesmaids is so funny,
Anchorman's way funnier than Bridesmaids.
but for it to be that much, that big of a gap between those. If you want to, it's of course all subjective. But but for there to be, that's bananas.
Yeah. And in the top 10, there are no comedies.
And This Is the End, by the way, to me is funnier than any of them.
But this isn't. But if we did top 100 comedies from the 21st century, this list would be
Give me 11 through 20 what the movies are.
number 11, Mad Max Fury Road. Love.
I take This Is the End, Superbad, Bridesmaid, and Anchorman over that.
It depends on what I'm in for. That Mad Max is so fucking good.
Is that the one with Charlize?
Yes. It's the first. It's the dude.
Yeah, it's not all four of those better.
That's crazy. The Zone of Interest. I don't even know what that is.
That all four of those better.
Children of Men. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it was a really interesting movie. Okay.
This next one, Inglourious Bastards. 999. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that fucking movie is so good.
Okay.
City of God. Don't know what that is.
Another really good, interesting movie.
This one I'm not mad at. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
At 16. 17, Brokeback Mountain, your favorite.
Okay.
18, Y Tu Mama Tambien.
Okay.
Number 19 is Zodiac, which I assume is the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, that I can't put that above any four of those comedies.
And number 20, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay. Because I can look at those objectively and be like, I can see the ones I said, okay. The ones that yeah, dude, stop it. Although, yeah. All right. But comedies get very little respect in award shows and obviously in this fucking list. But making people laugh, I would say, is harder than making people cry.
I would agree with that.
And I bet you dramatic actors would tell you that it's harder to do good comedy than it is to do good drama.
100%.
So eat a big giant bag of dicks with your fucking dumbass. Superbad at 100.
Superbad at 100 is kind of wild.
Is so crazy.
It was the first of its kind.
Yeah, dude.
It was the first of its kind. Project X draws everything from Superbad and then
and look, man, I love Bridesmaids, but there was another movie that did that exact structure. Where's
The Hangover in that list?
Is Hangover not in there?
No, I just thought about that. The Hangover is not on that list at all.
Yeah, to put Bridesmaids on there and not Hangover.
Not the first Hangover?
Yeah.
I'm gonna quote, we can cut it from this or not. I'm gonna quote my favorite fucking line.
That's so
I'm gonna quote my favorite.
That's a DEI hire right there.
I'm gonna quote my favorite line.
That's fucking dumb.
I'm gonna quote my favorite line from that movie right now. Did you have any idea what it could be? Because it could be a gazillion different things.
No. How about no? What is it?
We're gonna cut it, but it's where he's outside and he goes, "Paging faggot, paging Dr. Faggot." Is so funny. And he's just Stu, paging Dr. Faggot.
Are we cutting that?
And we don't have to. It's from a movie. Like, I don't fucking care. But holy shit, that line. Or hey, don't even look at this car. I'm not afraid of hitting an old man.
Dude,
It's just-
I can't believe that Hangover's not on the list.
Yeah.
So what the three that are on the list were Superbad, Anchorman, and Bridesmaids. And
I could think of
I'm dying to know why Bridesmaids
at
is
30. At 30.
why Bridesmaids is supposedly, and by the way, dude, Bridesmaids, outrageously funny. I'm not,
My Rudolph is
dude, I'm not bad mouthing, but
I'm poor.
but to have it that far ahead and not to have Hangover on there.
But to have Superbad at 100 and Bridesmaids at 32 is wild.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a wild thing to me. It's a wild. And also for the Hangover, like that first Hangover, also the first of its kind. Dude, that
Yes.
movie, generationally funny.
And dude,
The pictures at the end.
I remember people were trying to do, this is how you know something's great. Because people were like, what's the next Hangover? That's how you know. And Bridesmaids was the next Hangover.
Yeah.
I remember.
They came out pretty close to one another, though, if I'm correct.
I remember when I was writing a lot, there was I had that meeting with Stan Lee because Stan Lee asked all the agencies to find a Superman Hangover movie. And I was like, that sounds so stupid that I'm going to go in and pitch something completely different, which I did. And they ended up wanting me to write, which was amazing.
Didn't they do kind of not, but like a knockoff superhero movie? It was with Drake Bell was the lead in it. He was like a Green Hornet or something like that.
I don't remember. Dude, that meeting with Stan Lee
Iconic, by the way.
was one of the,
To say you've been able to sit in a room with Stanley and pitch him something is iconic. He did fall asleep during it, but that's what's.
multiple times.
But honestly, honored.
Yeah, but dude, I get to meet with that dude twice. It really is one of the things that I forget in my career.
That's, dude, truthfully, if that for like, I know you've done a lot. You've got to be able to put that top 5.
Interviewing Bill Gates,
Yeah.
pitching Stan Lee,
Dude, pitching Stanley is
throwing out the first pitch at Fenway Park.
easy. Josh Will Show. Getting the Josh Will Show has to be there.
Yep. Maybe being on stage at Radio City.
Hmm.
Maybe. That fifth one, I don't know. I would have to really think about it.
Yeah, but I think getting the Josh Will Show, like just having your own show for 6 weeks has got to be up there.
Honestly, getting a book published was pretty fucking cool. On my list of things that I never thought would happen, to get a book published and do a book tour, I can't. Yeah, getting the Josh Wolf Show is bucket list because I remember growing up, I wanted a talk show called the Josh Wolf Show.
Right.
And to be able to do that was so cool. And to be able to do that with you and have your mom on and have your sister on and have all my brothers on.
Yeah.
And
your
have
friends.
everybody on my staff be somebody that I know and liked. And bring, as far as the panel went, I just put on people, friends, and friends who other TV would like Sam Tripoli, Ryan Sickler, Joey Diaz, that nobody, Michelle Beadle. I had Beadle on there.
Beadle was on mine.
Yeah.
Was on my panel.
But people that Beadle was on TV. These are people that networks were not letting on TV. And
No.
I was like, I'm bringing my friends on this fucking show.
Absolutely.
So all that stuff was pretty great, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder, but those, the Stan Lee and the Bill Gates, pretty
Insane. All right.
I would have to think about it, man. I did get a chance to reflect a little bit as I've gotten older about the stuff that I've been able to do. And it's so fucking amazing.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
So, dude, performing in front of 5,000 people was like insane. Performing at Guantanamo Bay. Insane.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was like
Hoofling Poo.
no Hooflung Poo. Hooflung Poo, also good, man. All right. What are the 5 things that always need to be in your refrigerator?
For me, definitely milk.
Do you know what my number 1 is?
Eggs.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah,
For
dude.
sure.
Whenever I'm coming home, my first text to your mom is, "Do we have eggs?"
Oh, I'm the one who drives you home.
Yeah.
I know. You call her and say, "We got any eggs at home?"
Yeah, eggs.
Eggs. Okay.
Yeah.
I would go milk for me because there's just a lot of different things that I use milk for. 2, soda.
Ugh. Coffee.
In the fridge?
It keeps longer.
Oh, like the grounds? Like
Yeah.
coffee grounds in the fridge?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, coffee.
Okay. I guess I wasn't even really expecting that one.
I do. But I mean, I put my coffee in the fridge, so that's what I'm going to add in there.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of things.
And I don't put my water in the fridge, so that's why that's not in there.
Oh, 3 for me. Some sort of fruit, like a strawberry, watermelon, stuff like that for me.
Blueberries.
So another type of fruit.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a bummer because freezer has so many other things. Fridge is hard for me. Do you have another one?
Meat.
Just meat.
Yeah, I always have some sort of grass-fed ground beef in the refrigerator.
Cheese probably for me is another one.
Okay.
Cheese for sure. Our cheese drawers, banging.
Is it jacked?
Yes, sir. There's some cheddar jack in there. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me think about
For
my
fifth one
last
is the hard one because honestly, my fridge kind of varies. There's always, it's like go through phases, but like most of the times in the fridge, it's drinks for me. Like it's not food. I go to my food in my pantry or my freezer.
Yeah, and for me, like, I don't condiments 0.
I got my last.
The other thing I use a lot, I use olive oil and ghee, but I don't put either one of those in the refrigerator.
Oh shit! I actually
put butter.
Yeah, I don't have to put butter on there.
Yeah, so I use ghee. That's why that's not in there. Water, I don't keep in the fridge. I don't like it too cold. When I look in the fridge, dude, I'm pulling out eggs. I'm pulling out coffee. I'm pulling out blueberries. I'm pulling out, what else did I say? Meat. So it would be a vegetable or, I love that smoked salmon.
Yeah, I would go butter as my 5th. I was going honorable mention, Kewpie mayo. Or is that just a mayo or Kewpie mayo?
I don't know what Kewpie mayo is.
Kewpie mayo is Japanese mayo. And so like when you go and get like, when they make spicy mayo at like sushi restaurants, it's all Kewpie mayo.
Oh, okay.
Kewpie mayo
Have you watched Squid Game yet?
Don't have Netflix.
Dude, when are we talking Squid Game? Are we waiting until we go on the road in August?
No, I'll have it. I'll watch it before then, way before then for sure. Probably when you're back from Greece.
You could also just come over to the house and watch it.
That's a 30-minute drive to watch TV when I have TV at home.
But not TV that has Squid Game on it.
Yeah, I could just call Mom.
Why don't you do that?
Well, because I don't want her to feel like I'm just texting her for a Netflix password. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad sometimes just being like, hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Send me this.
Why don't you call her and talk to her and then at the end be like, hey, can I get the password?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like have a real conversation first. And then
yeah, I just don't want it to be like I'm only calling to have the conversation to then get to the Netflix.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I just like I'm trying to.
I get it.
Steps.
All right.
But yeah, I would probably say milk, cheese, butter, soda, and I forgot what the 5th one was that I had. Oh, fruit.
Do we have to be specific? Because if not, I'll say vegetables.
No, I said fruit.
So I go vegetables.
Honestly, also other than honorable mention, other than Kewpie mayo, any bread that I have, bread or bagels go in my fridge.
I don't eat bread.
Yeah, it's whatever. But bread or bagels go in my fridge for sure. They stay longer.
My fridge, I used to laugh at my parents and be like, you have the oldest person's refrigerator.
Your guys' fridge is the worst.
It's bad.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's all labeled with things, and some of those things aren't even in the right place.
Yeah.
And those things still aren't fun to eat.
Yeah. No, there's not a lot of, well, I like the way I eat.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I like the way. I don't need the...
Boring. No fun. This probably likes unseasoned chicken.
I get a rotisserie from Whole Foods. Is that not good?
And then what do you do?
I cut up some zucchini.
No. What do you do with the chicken?
I eat it?
Without the skin?
And can I tell you why I eat it without skin?
Because you're a narc?
No. I love the way the skin tastes.
Pause.
I love the way the skin tastes. But I'm so anti microplastics that I know
you're talking because the skin is what's touching the plastic bag.
The plastic drops onto the skin.
Oh my God. Get me out of here. ComedianJoshWolf.com. for tour dates and tickets.
Dude, I'm anti-microplastic. That makes me a bad guy?
No, but like because it comes in a plastic container, the plastic
Dude,
touching the
it's not the
chicken
plastic
skin.
touching. The heat heats the plastic, which takes the plastic particles drop onto the skin. I take the skin off. In a restaurant, I don't eat the skin because I know it comes in plastic. I would eat it if I could get the non-plastic skin.
Puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Do you, okay.
You're like the same with your chicken. You don't like your shirt touching your stomach. You don't like plastic touching your chicken.
Let me ask you, the way I am with health, do you think it's over the top?
Yes.
What?
Everywhere. All of it. Everything everywhere all at once.
What part in particular do you think is over the top?
The plastics I get, but yet you still let your dog's food sit in a plastic container and then feed it to him. So if you're going to worry about microplastics, you should worry about microplastics for your dog as well.
Fair.
And so you should go get a dog holder container.
Gonna go do that
not
after we leave this podcast.
I've told you that before I went to the nut house, and you still haven't.
I'm gonna go do that, but when we leave.
So I want to say, if we're gonna put it in all aspects of your life, make sure every member in that household is well, because he drinks bougie water.
He does drink glass bottle water.
Yes,
dude.
he does. Absolutely.
He drinks that Mountain Spring Valley. Dude, he drinks more than us.
Yeah. But that food should be stored, not in a
plastic. What do you think that you didn't answer my question? Which is over the top for you as far as me with health? What do you think's over the top?
I think the plastic water bottles. I think just all the microplastic stuff. I get it. What kind of cutting boards do you have at home?
Wood.
Okay. Just making sure.
We have glass Tupperware.
I know. I brought yours back.
I know. Thank you.
You're right. I cleaned it too.
Yep.
Almost decided to just dump. I almost brought it back to you with the meat back in it and made you wash it.
That would have been funny.
It would have been. I was like, nah, I'm here. I'll just clean it.
Okay. What else do you think's over the top? Or do you think just the totality of it?
Yeah, I think if you combine all of it, I think each single thing by itself is like understandable. But then when you combine all of it, it's like, ugh, we get it.
But
Jesus
Christ. Does it bother you, or do you just think it's bananas?
No, I just think it's bananas. It doesn't bother me. You do whatever the fuck you want. Like you live your life however the fuck you want. But like the minute you start getting preachy is when I'm out. And you don't get preachy.
I'm not preachy.
Well, you do get preachy about the plastic water bottles.
I get preachy to you about plastic. Not
drinking out of but also if anybody else asks, like when you only have glass water, you're like, yeah, I don't drink anything other than glass water bottles. And people ask why, and then you tell them why.
That's not preachy.
No, it's not preachy. I'm just meaning in general for people when you.
Yeah, I'm no vegan.
Exactly. That was more aimed at you guys.
I'm not veganing it up, but I do know now how big business and big companies and the food basically industry has been slowly poisoning everybody.
Yeah, no, I don't. By the way, I don't disagree with that. Shit tastes good though. Keep going. But you know, like, but do you still think MSG is bad for you? Because you did for a while.
No, I just don't know anything about MSG.
Apparently, it's actually. Well, like in Asian culture, they literally have bags of powdered MSG that they pour on top of their stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's a flavor additive also.
Yeah, I don't think it's great for you.
But I don't think it's like, but if you're telling me, but also you can't tell me that cigarettes are bad for you. Every Asian person smokes and they live till 170.
I can tell you the cigarettes are bad for you.
You know what I mean? It's like, but Asian culture, like they literally sell bags of MSG. I looked it up with Maaan. I'm pretty sure MSG is not like, it's not like a something that will kill you like that.
I think it's pretty bad for you. I also heard
not worth it for me.
I also heard a stat that Asians are prone to type 2 diabetes. And I think one of the reasons that here's the thing, they're also a small people. And there aren't a whole lot of really large old people. It's harder on your organs to be really large.
Oh, you mean like tall or like large?
Anything, yeah.
I remember when we saw Kareem in the airport?
Yes.
The largest human I've ever seen. Sitting down, he was taller than me.
Dude,
his knees were above my head sitting. I don't understand how that works.
When I was probably 8 or 9, I met Andre the Giant in an airport.
Holy shit.
And I remember being like, what? This on the same airport trip in St. Louis, in the same airport, you won't know who this first guy is. I met Jimmy Connors, who was my favorite tennis player. And then
tennis.
Huh?
You in tennis.
Dude, not only was he my favorite tennis player, he was using a wooden racket.
That was my nickname in high school.
Wooden racket.
Wooden racket.
All right, so we're done with questions.
This was a very spaced out ADHD fueled podcast. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I like these podcasts because we kind of just bounce. Like, can I be honest? When we started Boomer and the Old Man, these are what our podcasts were.
Dude, Boomer and the Old Man.
Is what, by the way, before Hey Man was Hey Man, it was Boomer and the Old Man. That was the first draft of the podcast.
Is that Adam Mattillaha?
No, it was after that. I was living on my own.
Where did we do Boomer and the Old Man?
Encino.
We did?
Yeah, because you had a little bit of an office over there.
Yeah.
And you had mics. But also we did it out of the Zoom mic. We did it anywhere. You had the Zoom. So we just did handheld mics.
Yeah.
So
there was no video aspect.
No, it was just straight audio. But I also saw it as work and not so much fun. And so I stopped doing it. And I'm kind of feel that way now. But anyways, no, I don't feel that way now. I mean, I like being able to do this for work now at this age.
Yeah, you did not enjoy doing Boomer and the Old Man.
Nah, because you made it feel like work. And in my age, I thought it just was meant to be fun. And it was meant to be fun, but
they don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't understand that as a child.
When you say I made it feel like work, I'm just so curious. How did that happen? How did I do
I don't know. I think you just did the same stuff you do now, but I was younger. And so I just saw it more as, oh, get off my back. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to smoke weed and hang out with my friends. Which
I
is
feel
what
that, by the way,
still
when I
kind of want to do.
Yeah, when I talk to you, I feel that way now, by the way.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh,
that's a soundboard sound too.
Yeah, but I'll do the oh.
No, I'm going to do it from a regular show. Remember what I told you?
Can we make one of the sounds being oh?
Definitely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
All right.
We're going to do a couple. It'll be fun. Comedianjoshua.com for tour dates and tickets. By the time you hear this, we will be 1 week closer to our return to the road. Naples, Florida, July 31st, August 1st, and 2nd. We'll be there. But any other dates, go check the website for tour dates and tickets. Comedianjoshua.com. Joshua Comedy on all platforms. It's Jake Wolf on TikTok, Jake_Wolf on Instagram. And as always, do something nice for someone today. Tell someone you love them. Fuck ICE and fuck Donald Trump.
I almost wore that shirt today. Hey, if you like this podcast you just watched, you're going to love the one I'm popping up in your face right now. Check it out.